High-speed chases are a thing of the past. Today, we're bringing you the top innovations that have helped police officers catch even the most elusive criminals and put an end to dangerous pursuits. From mobile spike systems to advanced tech that can easily stop any vehicle in its tracks, we've got to show you all of that and more. Also, make sure to stick around to the end of this video for a bonus invention that can possibly help you in the event of a carjacking. HG1 Raptor. The HG1 Raptor is a totally new concept in anti-terrorist road blocking solutions. It's been designed to guard against the highest level of vehicular threats and can be raised or lowered to allow or prevent vehicles from passing through. Standing at a height of 985 millimeters, the unit is 380 millimeters wide by 300 millimeters deep and is manufactured from 15 millimeter profiled sheet steel. The unique design of this product gives it immense strength. It was tested at Myra using an empty 18-ton truck traveling at 80 kilometers per hour. The Raptor, quite frankly, obliterated the vehicle, and to their astonishment, the blocking element was undamaged after this heavy impact. To operate the Raptor, various access controls are available. It's available with an accumulator and a push button for emergency fast operation. Hedgehog barriers. Mobile Hedgehog barriers are primarily used to quickly secure access roads, block a road, and to prevent any motorized intruder from endangering an area. This is a very efficient traffic barrier system that is easy to assemble in any desired blocking length. It can be installed on any ground surface to stop cars, SUVs, vans, and trucks. And if that's not enough, its reinforced concrete barriers can even stop a tank. One Hedgehog barrier is a set of two identical parts, combined together by sliding one into another to make up an X shape. The assembly is locked by a mounting rod, which also makes handling during transportation easier. Just so you know, these barriers were first designed during World War II and are now being used by Ukrainian civilians to ward off enemy tanks. Crook Hook. Developed by New York City police officer Kevin Trigo, the Crook Hook looks just like a push bar on a standard police vehicle, except this isn't just an ordinary push bar. This one folds down like a pair of claws and can grab onto the back of your vehicle. And if you're worried about puncturing the gas tank and causing an explosion, rest assured, as it approaches and grabs the car with just the right amount of pressure to not pierce through that metal tank of petrol. Rather, the Crook Hook just skims it and slides back to bite that rear frame. Using the police cruiser's weight and braking power, the Crook Hook should be able to slow the fleeing car to a stop. Now, I'm not sure about you, but if I saw a cop car flying up towards my rearview mirror with sirens blaring and two of these claws in the attack position, I'd be a bit scared. Mobile Spike. With the Mobile Spike, a deployable tire spike system that allows them to get up close to a perpetrator's car and quickly flatten its tires. Officers won't have to plan ahead by throwing spikes out on the street in the hopes that the bad guy doesn't change their path anymore. The system is integrated into a push bar on a police car's front bumper, and when a button is pressed, the hydraulic system shoots out an arm that extends several feet outside the vehicle. A spike strip is attached to the end of the arm, ready to shred the tires of a perpetrator's car. The Mobile Spike is especially effective between about 15 to 120 miles per hour, and the company has also claimed to have tested its product with a handful of police departments and has had positive reviews from all of them. MVB 3X. The MVB 3X vehicle barrier is a tested and certified lightweight barrier that has been designed to prevent hostile and non-hostile vehicles from entering controlled areas. Its patented technology works by transferring the momentum of the vehicle to the ground. And not only that, but it's also the first tested and certified lightweight modular vehicle barrier that can effectively stop a heavy truck weighing up to 7.5 tons. The MVB 3X is the third generation of MIFRA modular vehicle barrier and is designed to support municipal forces, police forces, event operators, military, and special forces. It can be used on all types of terrains. be it for urban areas or even high-level threat areas in all weather conditions. RF Safe Stop. The RF Safe Stop, developed by British company E2V, is a device capable of stopping cars and other vehicles using a blast of electromagnetic waves. Think of it like using radio frequency pulses to confuse a vehicle's electronic systems, cutting its engine. It has numerous applications and can even be used in stopping most modern vehicles, including drones, and even boats within a 50-meter range. The Safe Stop is also pretty easy to use. As long as the vehicle enters its effective range, its dashboard warning lights and dials start behaving erratically. The engine eventually stops and the vehicle gently slows down to a halt. Digital audio and video recording devices inside the vehicle are also affected, but the company claims that it does not pose any risk to people using a pacemaker. The Safe Stop is particularly effective against motorcycles, as stopping those generally leads to serious injuries. StarChase. Police car chases are extremely dangerous, not only for the officers involved, but also for any innocent bystanders who are hit by the fleeing vehicle. The StarChase system, on the other hand, much like the Safe Stop, is aimed at making those chases safer. Instead of pursuing fugitive vehicles, law enforcement can simply shoot them with GPS tags, using a compressed air cannon and a laser sighting system installed in the front of the police car. The cannon is activated by a simple console-mounted control panel to shoot an adhesive GPS tag at the back of the other vehicle. Once tagged, the fugitive vehicle's location can be tracked by a central dispatcher, who can coordinate the movements of other cruisers to apprehend it, eliminating the need to chase them around and avoid any potential risks that come with it. X-Net. Mats with steel spikes that can be rolled out in less than 20 seconds are being used to protect London's streets from terrorists. The futuristic X-Nets are said to cost around £3,000 each and have steel spikes strong enough to stop vehicles weighing up to 17 tons. When thrown into the path of speeding cars, netting tangles around the wheels and axles, puncturing the front tires and rendering driving impossible. And unlike traditional stinger devices used by police to pop tires, the X-Net stops speeding vehicles in their tracks. These nets can then be rolled up, transported, and reused if the situation calls for it. Top Kontrol. Another great invention from a former police officer, and also the bonus you've been waiting for. Top Kontrol is described as an anti-theft and anti-carjacking device. How it helps a victim during a carjack is that it will completely shut down the car. If the doors open while the car is running, the Top Kontrol device assumes that a carjacking is taking place. The thief can drive the vehicle for about 15 seconds before it shuts down and an alarm goes off. Those 15 seconds are designed to create space between the victim and the thief, because more often than not, if you get carjacked, a gun is involved, so you don't want them anywhere near you. And of course, in cases of false alarms, you can shut the device off before it goes off, which is done by hitting a switch inside the vehicle, a switch that is hidden so only the driver knows where it is. Do you know any other innovations like these? Show off your knowledge down in the comments. And if you want, brush up on some modern military tech right here.